So welcome back guys to another video, and I know this isn't gaming related, but man, I really wanted to cover my thoughts and opinions on the first episode of Dragon Ball Super. This is the first new Dragon Ball series we've seen in 18 years, and as a long-term fan, this is such a big deal, and I definitely wanted to share it with you guys. Now, I do want to say that I will be covering just the first episode, and if you guys don't want any spoilers, this is probably not the best video to watch because I will be dissecting some key points in that episode, but rumors and predictions are going to be completely out of the window. I'm not going to be talking about any of those. Now, Dragon Ball Super, the timeline starts off right after the Majin Buu saga, but right before the movie Battle of the Gods, and they kind of took a safe route with this. It's pretty much an introduction, showing you what the Z Fighters are up to right after Dragon Ball Z, starting first with Goku. Goku, since there's no longer any threats towards Earth, decided to take a blue-collar farming job with the Ox King, harvesting radishes, and just to keep Chi-Chi kind of happy and to help make ends meet. But needless to say, the old saying goes, you can take the fighter from the fight, but not the fight from the fighter. Maybe call it paranoia, maybe call it overachievement, but Goku, every chance he gets, is still training, just in case the Earth is going to be in turmoil again. So that was pretty interesting. It also shows Gohan and Videl, and Gohan no longer fighting, taking schooling more seriously, shows that he is really making a career out of this. And I thought it was funny because when it showed him talking to Videl in the streets, you can see Piccolo staring from a distance, almost like he has the same mindset as Goku, waiting for the Earth to be in trouble again, and still being an overall guardian to Gohan, so if Gohan gets in trouble, he can just jump in and help him out. And I thought that was really cool. Now, the conflict and where this episode really starts getting interesting is the introduction of Trunks and Goten. As you guys know, Goten is the younger son of Goku and Trunks is the son of Vegeta, and being their age, they're like your stereotypical kids. They're funny, they're cutesy, they have that troublemaking atmosphere to them, but they still have a heart to them, you know, because they overhear Videl and Gohan's engagement and decide, hey, we want to give them an engagement present. And that's where you see the conflict come in, and you see the first fight in the series. And without giving away too much, the first fight will make you feel very reminiscent of the Dragon Ball series, because while it's nothing too threatening, it's still really fun to watch, and it has an overall sense of comedy to it, which I really enjoyed. And man, then it started showing some clips of Whis and Beerus, who we first saw in Battle of the Gods. They were the main antagonist, and Beerus again is going from planet to planet, and he is the god of destruction. And needless to say, he kind of has a Chef Ramsay kind of personality to him. I don't want to give away too much, but let's just say he's a very big food critic, and I'm really anxious to see what else is going to happen with that. And in the end of the episode, honestly, we can owe Dragon Ball Super, the whole series, we can owe it to Hercule, aka Mr. Satan, because he makes an offer to Goku that, needless to say, is too good to be true, and without that offer, we probably would have never seen any of Dragon Ball Super, because this gives Goku a way to kind of leave his job behind and join back into training. Overall, I thought it was a very good episode. I thought it was nice seeing kind of a relaxing start. It makes me very curious to see the conflicts when they start. I know there's an antagonist that we've seen in the intro, we've seen in other parts, Champa, who is a more like fatter version of Beerus, but I'm wondering what exactly he's going to bring to the table with his gluttonous type of persona. So overall, guys, I am really looking forward to the new Dragon Ball Super series. I'm really curious to see what kind of new stuff is going to be going on, what kind of new techniques Goku and Vegeta is going to be learning in the long run. We all know about Super Saiyan God, but what comes after that, or what kind of new techniques comes with becoming a Super Saiyan God? I cannot wait. And they've already confirmed that there's going to be 100 episodes, so this is going to be a full-blown series. man, it feels great. It felt great waking up that Sunday morning and watching Dragon Ball Super. And I will say, guys, the only con that I can say to Dragon Ball Super right now, and this is just a personal gripe, is right now, if you guys do want to watch the series, you will have to watch it with subtitles because it's still in Japanese. So if you don't like reading subtitles, you might have to wait quite a while for it to be released in America. But to me, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait at all. Even though I prefer the American voice actors compared to the Japanese when it comes to the Dragon Ball series, this is just too big. This is too awesome. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comment below if you saw the episode. What are your thoughts on it? Do you like the direction that the first episode had, that Dragon Ball flavor with a little bit of comedy, a little bit of action? Are you guys anticipating the giant battles like we saw with Frieza and Cell and Majin Buu, seeing that transition into the Dragon Ball Super series? As always, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, happy gaming.